Hello sober socialites, and welcome to this, my first attempt at making you non-alcoholic cocktails here in the Temperance Gardens of Sober Socials HQ, aka my slightly unkempt backyard. Now, if you're expecting a masterclass in mixology, then I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. That I am not. I did attempt making cocktails for a while as a cocktail waiter for 2 weeks in Canal Street in Manchester, and they let me go after I broke quite a lot of things. You shouldn't attempt to throw the bottle unless you're confident you can catch it. So what I am going to be doing for you today is I'm going to be making 3 different types of cocktail, all made from the same brand, which is 3 Spirit. The first cocktail I'm going to attempt to make will be made with this. This is the star of the show by the alchemists at 3 Spirit, and it's called the Livener. A little bit about 3 Spirit. There's a couple of things that attracted me to 3 Spirit. Firstly, it's that they don't attempt to be anything that they're not. So you can find quite a few non-alcoholic spirits which are imitations of your favourite alcoholic spirits. So you can have imitation non-alcoholic gins, you can have non-alcoholic rums. With 3 Spirit it's a bit different. They don't pretend to be any other spirit. Their flavours are distinct, they're unique, and they're their own. So I suppose what that means is much in the same way as if someone said to you, someone asked you, so what does a Coca-Cola taste like? You'd have to think about it and say, well, it tastes like Coke. In the same way, with 3 Spirit, if you ask them, what does the 3 Spirit Livener taste like? Well, it tastes like the 3 Spirit Livener. So that does mean it's a little more difficult to describe the taste. I'm not going to say it tastes like rum or it tastes like gin, because it doesn't. But I think that's also quite exciting. The first cocktail I am going to be attempting today is called the Fierce Spritz. And this is a cocktail that I'm going to be making this Saturday at our first Sober Saturday event at 3rd Space on South Church Road. And if you're lucky enough to have got a ticket for that sold out event, then you'll be able to try it there. So what you will need, will you need for this? You will need the star of the show, the 3 Spirit Livener, grapefruit juice, a lemonade. I've gone for a cloudy lemonade myself. Grapefruit, ice. If you've got a measurer, then use that. Otherwise, you know, just freestyle it. A knife for cutting your grapefruit, and I think there's something missing. Oh yeah, a glass would be pretty handy. Boy! Can't get the staff. And a glass, preferably polished. So first of all, you start with your glass. You get some ice. Here's some I prepared earlier. Fill up the glass with your ice. Recommend using a wine glass, but I'm sure it would taste pretty much the same in any glass if you kept the same ratio of drinks. And next, if you're going to be posh and use a measurer, or just, you know, freestyle it, as I said earlier. And oh, where's the pour? And then 50 mils of the 3 Spirit Livener. In it goes, glug glug glug, straight into your glass. No mishaps so far. Second of all, I'm going to turn that over so that I've got a measure of 25 mils, and to that I'm going to add, I've just got a Tropicana grapefruit juice here, and I'm adding 25 mils of that to the mix. Oop, yeah, and I'm spilling it. It's all good practice though, surely. And that's going straight in. Lid back on, and then finally I'm going to top up, and you can top up to your own taste. You might want more or less, you experiment. And I'm using a cloudy lemonade. This is actually a little brand, but I've had it before and it's very nice. And you just add that to taste. There, and then this is the tricky and dangerous part. You might want supervision for this if you're anything like me. I should really have my mum watching. we're going to cut grapefruit. I've chosen a nice pink grapefruit. Slice of that there. Haven't sliced my finger off yet. And we're going to poke that in there. Of course, make sure you've washed your hands. And then we're going to give it a bit of a stir. I've got a nice metal straw here. I'm going to give it a gentle stir, not being too thorough, because I still want the sparkling lemonade to be sparkling. And then you are ready to go. So this is actually going to be my first taste of this non-alcoholic cocktail, so I'll let you know what I think. So now I've got to try and describe absolutely delicious flavours. There's a gingeriness coming through, and that's probably not surprising because that is on the ingredient list. Ginseng's also on there, although I can't say I'm exactly an expert as to what ginseng tastes like. Now there is a reason they call this the Livener, and that's because it wakes you up. It's got two special ingredients, secret ingredients that the alchemists have put into the mix. One of those is guayasa, which is a naturally highly caffeinated leaf found in South America. So if you're feeling a little bit sleepy, this is certainly going to wake you up because it's got quite a high level of natural caffeines in there. So it's definitely a healthier alternative to an energy drink. So if you're lagging, get some of this down here. The other active ingredient is called schizandra, and that is a herb found primarily in China, which has been long used in traditional medicines. Now, if you're wondering how I know all this, it's because I googled it. But on the palate, certainly the ginger's coming through. There's watermelon-y type vibes. And other than that, it tastes like nothing I've really had before, but I certainly will be having this again. Very refreshing, just what you need on a sunny day like today. So now the good news. Not only can you try this if you've got a ticket for my event on the 7th of August at Third Space on South Church Road, but if you like it and you want to attempt making it at home, and if I can make it, then honestly anyone can make it, you've seen how simple it is, then the very kind people at Third Spirit have given me a discount code, which if you sign up to my newsletter or if you're a member of my Facebook group, then you can use that discount code for 15% off of all their ranges of 3 drinks. So I shall put in the comments how you can join the Facebook group if you haven't already done so, or sign up to my newsletter. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and start researching how to make the other 2 cocktails.